Good morning, friends. It is so early and I gotta get going. I'm just getting so exhausted. So exhausted. But I fed Mario, and he's got his little conga. Can you say hi to everybody, honey? We gotta leave you home for now. There you go. Say you're in good hands. He's so good. I'm so blessed that I can stay here, but I'm getting so worn out. But today is my MRI, and it gets hard when you're alone. For those of you who are alone, I know, I feel for you. Everything is more difficult. I'm surrounded by many, many good people, and I have people who can help. But for the most part, you're alone, right? You're alone. Before we get going, of course, before I leave the house, I want to share with you the verse of the day, because God is so good. And this was my verse for the day. Suffering for doing good. Finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. No matter what you're going through this morning, we must always, always, always try to remember to be humble and to love and to be compassionate, even when you feel miserable. When I was at the hospital the other day, I was sharing my testimony. Oh, I share it with everybody, but I was sharing it with a dear friend of mine who has helped me, Shannon. And she gets so excited. She is a Jehovah's Witness, but we do have so many things in common, and we love the Lord. And it's amazing how, even though I have my faith and she has her faith, our common ground is love for each other and love for Christ. And she wrote on my Facebook page, even in your sickness, you are ministering to me and feeding my soul. Thank you for that. And that should be our goal, even when we're sick. Waiting for the scan. While I'm sitting here and waiting for my MRI, this is what the Lord brought me. Therefore, my beloved, as you always obeyed, so now not only in my presence, but much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is God who works in you both to will and work for his good pleasure. Do all things without grumbling or disputing, that you may be blameless and innocent, children without blemish, in the midst of a crooked and twisted generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world. See, friends, this is how the Lord feeds me in the morning. That's my nourishment right there. They're all so concerned, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't, I wouldn't go any further than that
okay.
because of the magnet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, so awesome. What a little hole that I had to go into.
Yep.
That's good that was done. He was very nice. So now I gotta go back upstairs for my infusion. I feel my liver really hurts, but I am feeling better. This just gives you a new appreciation for, sickness, right? So I'm gonna go upstairs, and they're probably gonna have to start another IV, but my life right now, IVs and IVs and IVs. You gotta have a sense of humor. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom right there. There's the toilet. See, I'm sharing it with you. I'm sharing it all. Boy, this looks familiar, doesn't it? So, power breakfast. Might not be able to get even just sips, but at least I'm trying really hard to get something in me. Oh, see, and there you go. He says yes. Eat, Starry, eat. Well, the IV isn't going so good. This second time, she poked me and she couldn't get in, and my veins are rolling now. I'm just dehydrated. And I was gonna go home because you know, after my Cipro, and Lisa, the secretary, says, "Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid." She says, "You need hydration." She says, "Why would you just go home?" I said, "Well, you know, I just want to go home." And she says, "You need that banana bag." So I can't get away with anything here. So you see, this is a blessing. So she's gonna get the vein finder. We have a vein finder machine here that shows your vein. I never thought that they'd have to use the vein finder on me. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I brought a warm pack for my belly and my liver, but I'm using it to warm my arm because that helps the veins pop. She felt bad about not being able to get it, and I said, "Don't feel bad. I'm like dehydrated." So she's coming back because it is kind of cool.
I know all the nurses that I've like worked with in other hospitals, like we've never had access to things like this.
We're so blessed to
and
have that.
We really are. And let's see, I think I'm gonna stick to.
Oh wow, look at that.
I know, it's so
Yeah.
cool.
Well,
Really.
there's a big one.
I know. I think that's gonna be my.
I think that's the one you were feeling, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Looks
It's
good.
like a nice plump
Looks good.
stick here. Come on, just thread.
You got it?
I'm hoping.
Okay.
I'm really hoping. Oh no!
Oh no, did it pop?
It just looks.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I know my veins are just.
I don't know what's happening.
They're just. Okay, round 2. So another nurse is coming in. He's so good, Corey. And his secret weapon is the blood pressure cuff. Do. So 2 is a charm, and God's gonna guide his hand. Success. There we go. Awesome. Corey got the spot. So it was awesome. And I'm staying for the banana bag, and I have an appointment with my other doctor at 2. So that'll work out good. Right, I have to remember I am the patient. Oh no, no.